Hello, LE Diecast again, and we're back. Haven't done a video in a little bit. There hasn't been really that much going on in the world of diecast over the last couple weeks. So, as of right now, the end cases, I've done an unboxing video of the end case, but as far as I know, the end cases really haven't hit the shelves en masse. The P cases are not out yet, best that I know. And as far as any of the other lines go, I'm waiting for a shipment of the Monster series, so we'll do a look at those when they get here. But that's about it. There hasn't been a whole lot more going on. So I did get a little lot that I won off eBay, and I thought that these cars were all Corgi cars, but they're not. So I thought we could take a quick look at them. And I did get the lot just so that I could have some other cars to look at. I like the kind of exploring some of the other brands, and fortunately this lot had a couple different ones in it. So this little Adidas van, this is a Corgi Junior US van made in England. It has a sticker on it. It's not a tampo, and the older cars tend to have those stickers on them, and these do not have dates on them, by the way, and I don't know what the dates are on these. They're not particularly old. I can tell by the tires and the pin in the tires that these are not exceptionally old Corgi cars. So we will find out what they are. Oh, not that one yet. So that car, we'll put him back there. A pair of Pacers. So officially these are AMC Pacer, and exactly the same car, same one. And I should mention that these cars, when I got them, were pretty dusty. I knew they were in pretty good shape, but they were really dusty, and I've cleaned them off. So I've kind of buffed them up, made them look good for their appearance on TV. This little van is a Corgi Junior. It's a Daimler Fleetline. Don't know my double-decker buses. This one's interesting because it has little stickers inside the window, and if I'm moving around, it's a little cardboard cutout that's in there, like a little cardboard box that's sitting in there, and the people are printed on that. I like that. I've seen a lot of those double-decker buses from Matchbox recently, and I like that one a little better. This little car is a Corgi Junior. It's an E-Type Jaguar 2x2. It's got the cool little engine that pops up on it. Nice little car. All of these have metal tops and plastic bodies on them. I just noticed that. Huh. That's interesting. What's that do? That is for... There's a little clicky thing down there. I'm assuming that's for rolling it on carpet. You can kind of see it's almost as deep as the wheel. I didn't notice that before. Oh, it's a growler. There you go. Growlers. So it's a brand of Corgis. Never noticed that before. I'll point out these Corgi cars tend to not have metal rivets. They tend to have plastic rivets. And I just noticed my fingernails are really chewed up. Been working in the garage all day, and I chewed up my fingernails, I guess. Next is another Corgi. This is a Ford Gran Torino, but it is from, anyone notice that stripe? Starsky and Hutch. And this stripe, oddly enough, is not paint. That is a sticker. And I am assuming that not many of these survived, because that sticker is in a spot that is going to come off really easy. When I was cleaning these, I did not notice that was a sticker, and I almost cleaned it the wrong way. I would have pulled that sticker right off. So fortunately, I noticed. I did not expect there to be a sticker there. Looking through these, because there are some different brands. This is the Corgi Junior. This guy is gold color, and it is probably not going to show up on the video, but he is a Citroen Dane. Citroen Dane? I don't know how you pronounce that. It has a little, if I can get it to work. Come on, there you go. Little back pops up. Pretty cool. And this guy, in case he wants to go out to the lake, he can take his new little boat. A new boat. Like The Price is Right. And if I get this on here, there we go. There we go. There we go. So now he's got his boat. The boat wheels actually need to be fixed. There we go. So, your new boat, Citroen. And this one is really the one that caught my eye in the lot. And it is a very cool 007 Lotus Esprit. And this is the car. I think it was in For Your Eyes Only, if I remember right. And it goes underwater. And it comes back out onto the beach, if you remember. No one remembers. Anyways, I remember. So, but it rolls great. I'm really excited about this car. That's my favorite of the lot in this one. Next up is a Lindsay. Now, or a Linlay, Linley, I should say. Lintoy. I'm sorry. Lintoy. This is a Ford MK4, and this is one of them. I thought this was a Corgi when I saw it, and then it didn't really have Corgi wheels. The Corgi wheels tend to be these types of wheels over here, these kind of multi-spoke wheels. You get a lot of these types of wheels on Corgis. But then I thought it was a Matchbox, because those kind of look like Matchbox wheels, and I turned it over, and it's a Lintoy. And I don't know much about Lintoys. I've heard of them. I really don't know much about them, but this is a cool little car. It's got a little top opening. Here's another Lintoy, also opening back on this guy. This guy is a BMW Turbo, and he is a Lintoy. And I think there was there's one more Lintoy, and they also got really good suspension in them. But this is another Lintoy, and this is a Mercedes-Benz C111. It's got the opening back on it too. Very cool. I like those. They remind me of the old Matchbox cars. They've got some weight to them. Very cool. One thing I wanted to point out, I think it's on these. Yeah, on these old Corgi toys, they have, I mentioned those plastic rivets, but you can see here they have all plastic rivets, and I'm not sure how the inside works. I think the casing or the metal is hooked onto the inside in some way, and then the inside is what is riveted. They're a little bit trickier to customize because of that. So now we've got an EFSI, an Efsi. And I don't know if that's pronounced EFSI or Efsi, but this is from Holland, and this is a Commer 302, little truck. It's got you can always tell these different brands by their rims. This one's got some freaky looking rims. It's got that Egyptian magic eye thing going there on the rims. But real nice little delivery truck. Really like that one. And this is a... Oh, wait, we've got one more. One more EFSI, FC, don't know, Holland. And this is a Ford 1919. This little guy, and he rolls great, this little guy didn't have his wheels attached. When I picked it up out of the box, he just fell apart. And so I thought, well, I can fix that. I customize stuff, and I take cars apart. I can fix that. Well, I took him apart. Actually didn't need to. He just fell apart. He didn't have a rivet. His rivet had broken off. And I didn't get how this went together. I couldn't figure out how the front wheels fit in. And if you notice, there's little white hooks that come in from the top casting and hook around the axle here. That's a kind of a weird setup. And then there's little grips there for the axle. And then on the back, it's the opposite. The back axle is underneath the metal base, and it's sitting in there. You can kind of see it's sitting in there with kind of the traditional footings that come down from the casting and kind of pin it down into that groove there. So, but that screw is mine. So I screwed it all together. I tapped out the old rivet. I don't know what that hole is for there. There was nothing there, and I don't know what that is. There's a rivet in there. I'm assuming that hole is where they riveted that rivet down in there. But this one is neat little casting. I happen to have the Matchbox, very similar version of this same car here. It just happens to be here. And you can see, I think I like this one better. So, really like this one. There you go. Last one is a Majorette. And I did not know there was any Majorettes in this lot. It's a Renault 5 Majorette. Majorette from France. Majorette is France's grouping of cars. And this little guy is cool. It's got these little side mirrors. These are plastic. It's got a little antenna that kind of sticks up from there. And then it's got some cool little venting work here. It's got a lot of detail. I really like this little car. This little car is one of my favorites. So that was the lot, and like I said, or maybe I didn't say, but I got all of these for about 60 cents a piece by the time shipping was paid for. And again, if you can buy those cars online, you don't need to buy new cars for $1. That you can buy the old cars and get them really pretty inexpensive and get yourself a nice little lot of cars. Maybe even get something collectible. If not, you can give it to your kids. They can have fun with it. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.